bachelors to be asked questions. We are going to first bring out the man in the mask from Fate Zero. We may know him as many guises, but you don't want to see him sneaking up behind you in the middle of a dark Jersey evening. Give us a big hand for Assassin! He's summoning himself up. Let's go ahead and move on with our next stealthy warrior. Apparently this is going to be the... Go ahead and have a seat up here, Assassin. This is apparently going to be the stealth round. Who here likes pirates? Who here likes ninjas? Then the crowd having spoken, we're going to bring out one of the greatest ninja teachers from Konoha Village. Let's hear it for Kakashi! Kakashi, as you can tell, has brought some reading material for the long trip over from the Ninja Village. He only reads it through the articles, I assure you. And why the hell not? Let's bring in another silent warrior, bringing death from above. Fresh from Italia, and not the Italia kind of Ezio Auditore di Firenze. Listen, this is crazy, right? If we don't at least represent Italy, what are we going to do? Oh! And so, we're going to go ahead and mask up and bring in our first bachelorette, asking these handsome, eligible, sensual, dark gentlemen some questions. The renowned peacemaker from some of the other Naruto villages, and I'm sure the fans can correct me on this one. Oh, she's even brought her biggest man with her, Temari! Being escorted up. Believe it or not, those ninja headbands are awesome blindfolds. Purpose-built for the occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, Temari, come on, give her a hand! Being escorted by the shiniest chrome dome in the house, the Garth to my way, Josh, everybody. Solar flare. That's the only bright thing that's happening here today, I'll tell you that much. Alright. I'm kidding, I love you people. Oh, someone kill me. Alright, Temari, have a step up. We have these for you. Oh, there you go. Just in case. Oh, perfect. Are you sitting comfortably, Temari?
Yes.
And then you may fire when ready.
My biggest fan is also my biggest weapon. What kind of weapons do you guys prefer?
I like to use my entire body as a weapon.
Well, I have a lot of weapons. I like to use dogs. Sharp knives, generally a lot of stuff, I guess.
I prefer to use a quick blade as a dagger. Something light and elegant. I prefer to use a quick blade like a dagger. Something light and elegant.
Okay. Alright, favorite animals, and why?
I like chameleons. They like to blend in with their surroundings. And once you find them, it's already too late.
What? Well, I hang out with dogs a lot. I like them, I guess, so that.
Okay.
I prefer to perch on top of buildings with eagles.
Alright, it's our first date. Where would you take me?
On the first date, I'd take you to Fuyuki City and show you everything there is to see on the high places and explore the city in preparation for the war.
I would go to a ramen shop because that's the only restaurant in my village.
I would take you on a walk through the streets of Venice, and maybe we would meet up with my friend Leonardo. Fate Unlimited codes.
Wait, what? No, I forgot.
Favorite video games?
Oh. I don't know. Well, not first-person shooters, those guys are jerks. But, I don't know. I don't play them anymore. I'm busy saving the world.
Okay.
I like games of stealth. Splinter Cell?
If you could go anywhere on vacation, where would it be?
Once again, Yuki sounds nice, but why not go to my mountain fortress? You know what's there.
I guess I would, just stay in town. A vacation's like not having missions and stuff.
I would travel to Istanbul. Why? Because it's the last place I was at. I have friends there. Friends.
Some people say nice guys finish last, but I like quiet and nerdy guys. How nerdy would you say you are?
Well, I can fulfill any role that you wish for me to fulfill, since I have great variety in everything and anything.
I like to read. Like I'll do it everywhere. If guys have been trying to kill me, I don't care. Read.
I have a nerdy friend.
Alright. If I was to ask your last girlfriend her thoughts about you, what would she say? Honestly.
Well, for one time, I dated myself. It didn't work out. Weird. I don't know if it's me, her, then again, or a whole lot of us.
But I'm a master of 1,000 techniques.
No comment.
Alright, let's see. Do you have any interesting hobbies I should know about?
I do enjoy spying on people.
I have a lot of them.
Can you name one? Like your
Oh.
favorite?
I don't have a favorite.
I enjoy exploring cities. I do parkour.
So, what do you guys do for a living?
I died, but I am back just for the war. Just for that one wish to be fulfilled.
I'm a ninja.
I'm a human resource person. I do a lot of
Alright, now this is an important question. Pirates or ninjas?
I'm more similar to a ninja, therefore ninjas, as they are clad in black and know how to hide. Just pop up at the perfect opportunity.
Well, considering I'm a ninja, I'd have to say pirates.
ninja
Any reason why?
because of the stealth aspect. And I like jumping at people from high places.
Okay. Alright. What's the one kind of fan you'd silently sneak up on and throw out of an anime con?
That would be my Master Kotomini Kire.
I guess Sasuke cosplayers.
Templars?
Ninjas are all about stealth and hiding, sneakiness and the like. How would you surprise me and what with?
I use my perfect presence concealment, and all my other entities will come in just when you least expect it.
Well, it's more fun than it sounds, but I guess 100 years of pain.
I guess I would sneak up from just blend in the shadows with a bouquet of roses.
Okay, describe your best trait in no more than 5 words. I don't want, like, essays here.
Presence concealment.
I'm always on time.
Once I commit to a job, I get it done. I don't know how long it takes. Charming.
Alright, if we had a date, say we had a date, but I've got to rake up all the leaves in the Hidden Leaf Village. How would you help me so we can still go on our date?
I would obviously split myself up and send all the others to rake up the leaves, and I would go on a date with you. It's not that hard.
I'd make my students do it.
I would call on my brotherhood to do the job for me. Preferably the novices.
I've kind of got a reputation as a peacemaker, but let's say someone was hitting on me and I'm not too appreciative. How would you talk him down or scare him off?
Scare him off. Just stab him.
Well, I do the multi-shadow clone and have like 100 of you to back me up.
I would snap my fingers and have an entire brotherhood backing me.
I think that's about it.
I'm glad that I saw you today because they told me I would only see you tomorrow. Anyway. Yeah, I hate game shows. So tomorrow, you face a pretty paramount and darn sneaky task, but 2 of these bachelors have to go home. Who is the first bachelor that will not be ninjaing in the night with you?
Bachelor number 1, I think.
Bachelor number 1. Bachelor number 1, come on out and show yourself out of the darkness for once, if you would please. Bachelor number 1, assassin from Fate Zero, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. And the Stark Industries obfuscation device is going down. Assassin, ladies and gentlemen, give him a hand. I sure did not see that loss coming. Tamari, there's one other bachelor that must be sent home today. That bachelor is...
Bachelor number 2.
Bachelor number 2!
I still have my
points. Oh my god, 100 years of rejection. Wow. Kakashi from Naruto has been shot down by you, completely discovered. Kakashi, ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause. Which has left our final bachelor, the last man standing, Ezio Auditore. I don't know the words. I'm gonna get the beats later. Ladies and gentlemen, go to Tamari, come on, let him walk out. Let him be the Italian gentleman that he is. Ezio, always a nice guy. Papa Rule, that's a wonderful. Our first round, ladies and gentlemen. Tamari and Ezio walking off. Their accommodation is going to be provided by the Holiday Inn of Venice. Oh wait, no, they're underwater. Scratch that. So then, let's go ahead and swap the genders around. We're going to bring in 3 lovely bachelorettes to be brought in. Go girls, go girls. You got it, flaunt it. Oh yeah. Let's see. We're going to first bring in one of our classmates. And boy, listen, if she told me to sit, boy, oh, I would sit. Oh yeah. Let's bring in Kagome, Miruyasha. She dressed up for the occasion too. Aren't we lucky? This next bachelor was born in both by threat of violence, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But let's bring her in anyway. Gasai from Mirai Nikki. I can make a very bad joke about hacking into computers, but I like my computer. And let's go ahead and bring in our 3rd bachelorette by popular demand. No one ever thought that we would see ponification at this level, but every pony give a hand to Princess Celestia. Let's give her a closer. Alright, that's about all I know. Do we have any bronies in this crowd at all? Well, we have bronies, but have we got any sisters? I don't know, I love brony terminology. But anyway, let's go ahead and bring in the bachelor for this round. I don't know if the weather forecast says it's gonna stay nice outside, but it's gonna have a chance of handsome under this cloud. Cloud Stripe, ladies and gentlemen. With obfuscating eyeglasses, he's styling the avid children method. Come on, Cloud, ladies and gentlemen, Cloud Stripe! And just because I love you people, I'm not going to give my a cappella rendition of One Winged Angel. Like I said, I love you people, and I don't know the words anyway. Yeah, bad memories, we got a whole swing area to deal with. I don't want to have to worry about that. Do you end up in a sail area with that sword by any chance? Alright, Cloud, get on up here. Cloud, how are you doing today?
I'm doing alright.
He's doing alright, ladies and gents. You're gonna do better after this. Cloud, you're all set? You comfortable? Go for it.
Very well. So, ladies, I've done my bit of traveling back in the day. I've gone around. Where's your favorite place to go?
Well, I'm from Tokyo, but I travel, let's say, to the countryside. So, I'd really like to go someplace that wasn't a busy city and wasn't the countryside. I'd like to go to a room where no one knows where it is with my parents. You can meet them. They're absolutely wonderful. In fact, they're to die for. I'm quite a busy person, so you'll have to forgive me if I prefer to get away from the whole bustle of the city life. How about a camping trip?
Okay. Give me a sec. These shades are, just have to take them off. I know of this really great amusement park. So what's your favorite kind of ride?
I'm not going to answer that because you're really reminding me of my friend Moroku, and I don't trust your intentions on that question, and I refuse to allow myself to be put in that position because I am a good girl, so please excuse me. Bye. protect you forever and ever and kill anyone that gets in the way. How about a roller coaster? Those are fun. The really tall ones.
Alright. You'll have to excuse me about this one. It's kind of a touchy subject. If you knew you were responsible for something devastating in your life, and knew that acting differently could have changed it, how would you cope?
I wouldn't have shot that arrow. I wouldn't change a thing.
I believe we must move on from our mistakes and learn from them. So,
I haven't heard that one before. So, I've had a few love interests in the past. So, how would you react if you ran into one of my ex-girlfriends and possibly deal with any sort of love triangles, if you will?
I would wait and stay by your side and wait for the dead girl to stay dead.
You don't need anyone else but me. I'll protect you forever and ever and kill the rest of them.
Not a bad idea.
Agreed.
I would be polite and cordial and courteous. That is the best way to be in the face of, let's say, competition.
So, what do you consider your best and worst qualities?
Well, I'll always help someone who's in need, no matter who they are, or what they are, or if they stay dead. My worst quality, well, I guess I could be a little itty bit moody. I know the future, so I have all great qualities. Nothing's wrong. I'm perfectly normal. I love you.
I would have to say that I have a good sense of humor, but I don't get a lot of screen time, so it's a little disappointing.
So, I'm ex-military and a bit, ambivalent about my service. Betrayal by comrades, post-traumatic stress disorder, yap yap blah blah, dribble dribble dribble. Anyway, what are your thoughts on fighting?
I don't really do melee. I like long distance fighting, though I prefer not to fight, but I've kind of come to the terms that no matter what I do, we're going to fight. So, fighting's fine by me. I'd prefer to heal people and purify things and make sure that everything's good and happy, but I try really hard, and it never works that way. So, yeah, sure, if you really need to fight, I'm not gonna stop you, I know you can't. They're all collateral. You're the only one that matters. We'll hack them all away.
Well, I prefer to stray away from fighting, but there are times when fighting is necessary.
So, I used to be pretty big into chocobo breeding. I'm not sure if you guys know what chocobos are, but I don't know. Think of mid-guardian turkeys mixed with ostriches, and they're kind of yellow like chickens. What was that? Oh yeah. Do you like animals? And if so, what's your favorite?
I like dogs. I like you. A lot.
I like horses.
So, how do you get along with your friends and coworkers?
be honest, I can't stand half of them half the time. Honestly, you gotta give me a break, okay? Because I really, really want to say that everything's peachy keen, but I travel with a half dog who is like the most stubborn, stuck-up jerk you'll ever meet. A monk that has no purpose being a monk. And this girl who just needs to kill demons all the time. And this little cute, he's nice, but he's kind of annoying at times. And to be honest, I love him to death, but no, we don't always get along. But that's my honest and truthful answer, so that's another thing. I'm an honest person.
I have no friends, only you.
I'm in charge of quite a lot of people. Not all of them always agree with me. I do have a nephew who's a bit of a handful, however. My students, however, they're lovely.
I have a pretty big materia collection. I'm not going to go into detail on explaining materia because it's complicated. It's probably the closest thing to a hobby, if you could consider it a hobby. So, do any of you have interest in hobbies?
I have no time for hobbies. All I do is, like, when I'm not working or collecting these stupid jewel shards, I'm studying math and history. Which is pointless because, without getting into detail, I'm kind of living the history that I'm studying, so it's... No, I don't really have any time for hobbies, though when I like to do some theater for the class shows and things.
I like to play the survival game with you. Forever and ever.
I enjoy studying magic.
Yeah, I knew it. Okay. So, I've had some rough times, to say the least. What are you hopeful about in life?
I've learned that you have to be hopeful about everything, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that's going to get you through everything.
Excuse me, guys.
I know the feeling.
I'm waiting for my happy end.
I am faithful that one day my student will take over for me.
So I've got an awesome motorcycle. How do you prefer to get around? Would you be willing to ride along with me?
Sure, it's faster than my bike. My bike's destroyed every other week, so...
I like high-speed car chases where I can use my AK-47 to shoot the other diary users in the car in front of us. They're evil.
Well, you see, I can fly, but I prefer to use the transportation modes of others. So, of course, I'd like to introduce it.
So I've been accused of compensating, but I believe everyone else has just suffered from sword envy, to say the least. What are your thoughts on big weapons?
I love big weapons, especially ones that transform into big, furry, big weapons.
I'm sorry, I like losers that can't attack themselves.
I can't say I have a preference either way. It depends on how you use the sword.
So, what's your job class and what level are you in?
My what class?
Your job class, you know, freelancer, white mage, black mage, fighter.
I didn't realize we were in an RPG. I suppose if I was playing a game, I'd be a healer.
Psychopathic killer? Love you very much.
Resident princess and ruler.
So what's your favorite weather condition? And no, you can't say cloudy.
that okay to say? Maybe?
I guess it's okay.
Sunny. With a chance of cloudy.
Dark and raining, so I can open up the mailbox and tell you good night.
Mailbox?
You know, that little mail opening on the door, so I can just peek my eyes in and just watch you.
I'm going to have to agree with Miss Cadell. The sun is wonderful.
Alright, so it's late at night and you're really hungry, but your fridge is empty. What are you ordering for takeout and why?
In my backpack, I have instant ramen, barbecue chips, some Pocky, and I usually make omelets. I make a really good omelet. So if I can find eggs of some sort somewhere and have chickens in that time, so in that area. Yeah, ramen.
Anything as long as you're there.
I'm going to have to go in with cupcakes.
Do you like cupcakes? Alright, very well. I believe I've made my decision.
Pick me!
I believe you've got one hell of a defense stat. So glad. You spent some time talking to these three lovely bachelorettes and, okay, I won't get too close to them. See, I'm over here. So Cloud, which of these bachelorettes is not going back to Midgard tonight?
Two, definitely two.
Okay, bachelorette number 2, you know Kasai, ladies and gentlemen. Please give her the biggest round of applause you can, or she's going to kill us all. He made the call, not me. I'm going to pay him to deal with this. At times like this, I'm glad my religion doesn't involve reincarnation. So glad. Then that leaves us you with bachelorette number 1, Miss History, and bachelorette number 3, Ms. Queen of Everything, apparently. Since went home.
I'm gonna have to say one's going home.
Bachelorette number 1. Bachelorette number 1. Kick over, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, with set with attitude, you are not my type anyway. I don't think it's that. Kick over, you go, girl. You don't need no man that's not a half dog. Which leaves us with bachelor number 3, Princess Celestia. Princess Celestia's working by my Brony in Beverly Hills. So, as you two are gonna head off to, oh, hey, hang on. Wait, give us a dramatic shade donning here. All right, he's not even gonna put on the shades. Come on, Advent children opening, anybody? Come on. He's not interested, she says. He may need them. Round. Cloud and Princess Celestia. Baldy. Hey, Baldy, where are you? Baldy. Need some. Stand by 1 second. Enjoy this fine music of complete and total feedback while we get some papers.
Okay, so
Actually, anybody here do acapella? Anybody here sing?
let people stand back here.
Oh God.
You can all take a seat.
No, for real. Anybody want to give us about 30 seconds of some random beatboxing, music, entertainment, anybody? Oh, you there, Blue Ranger. Can you beatbox? You look like you beatbox. Come on here. Blue Ranger's t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Go, Blue Shirt Ranger. Okay, so, Captain Blue Shirts. What's your name?
I'm Ricardo.
Ricardo, what are you going to do for us for about 30 seconds while we get some paperwork in order?
I can just stand here and just look good. I always look good.
Can anybody stand here that actually does look good?
I just say the same to you.
Yeah, but one of us didn't actually fill out the application on time.
What?
That's what I said to them too. Tell you what, can you beatbox?
I have a few. I get pretty good. I'll try. It's been a while since I've done it, actually. Stop staring at me. Ow. You gotta give me a minute. It's been a while since I've done it. My throat feels like it has acid inside it. Is it good now? Are we good?
Ricardo, buying us some time here. Give him a hand, come on. Thanks guys to be out like that.
And for the record, if anyone thinks I'm white, I'm not. I'm Puerto Rican. Just to clarify.
Oh, that's funny. I thought you were Hasidic Jewish.
Your mom can see this Jewish.
Half of that is true.
Close enough.
Close enough. We'll take it. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you for coming up. Wow, here we go with this again. So we're gonna go ahead and bring in our final round bachelorettes doing their thing. We're gonna bring up some lovely ladies. No, sorry, guys. This is guys. Sorry, you really gotta check with anime con crowds. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and bring up the last 3 rounds of dudes. The last 3 dudes coming out. One of them being a silent protagonist will be providing some interpretation services. But let's bring him out because he's got to catch all the ladies as well. Bring out Red from Pokemans. Red, but okay. We're also going to bring out Red. We brought out a little friend of yours who has decided to come out and go for your Pikachu once and for all. He has blasted off again and landed out here. Let's bring in the Team Rocket Grunt. Team Rocket Grunt, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare for trouble. Make it that guy. And our last eligible awesome bachelor, coming from, I believe he's from the Fire Kingdom. I'll have to have the fans correct me on this one. Let us bring it out for Zuko. Apparently we made the right choice. Wow. Jeez. I haven't had that much kind of reaction since I announced that I was finally starting to go bald. Awesome. And now our final bachelorette asking some questions of the evening. Oh man, let me tell you something. Astronomy is a science loaded with massive amounts of complex math, but I'd sure like to solve her orbital mechanics equations. Let's hear it for Sailor Jupiter. Fighting evil by the moonlight. Oh wow, nope. There we go. There's some half-hearters there. Let's bring her up. Sailor Jupiter, ladies and gentlemen. Being led by Paulie Josh, who is my role model as my airline recedes and my boat drains slowly. Sailor Jupiter, welcome. You are present. Please, have a seat. Are you sitting comfortably?
Most certainly.
Are you prepared, despite the complete and total collapse of our obfuscation structure? Don't worry, we'll fix it, maybe. And I'm going to stick around here by request from Red to actually provide his answers for him. I don't want it either, and I know you people don't, but we'll make the best of the situation. Sailor Jupiter, fire away.
Lightning away. I'm not fire. That's Mars. Hey guys. Oh no. Am I not supposed to look?
She didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing.
I didn't see nothing. Okay, well first, hello to my bachelors. I'm really excited about this. You see, my last brush with love didn't go so well, and I lost my rainy day man, so let's see if we can find someone else. Okay, the first thing that people notice about me is how much taller I am than really anyone. What's the first thing that people notice about you?
Redness.
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
Isn't that why someone's red? Yes.
I just like the color red.
Oh, good.
Well, unfortunately my favorite color is green, but I won't hold it against you. Next bachelor?
The first thing they kind of notice is my hand when I'm reaching for that Pokeball.
All ages, all ages.
Next bachelor?
I kind of have a scar.
Is it a big scar?
It happened a long time ago. It doesn't hurt anymore.
Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. Okay, for my second question, I spent a lot of time around talking cats. So, what's your favorite critter?
I'm sorry, what?
What is your favorite critter? Like, animal?
Not sky mice, because they aren't even supposed to exist anymore. I guess cats are pretty cool.
Oh.
They don't usually talk, though.
Yours can talk too?
Mine don't talk.
Oh, okay. It probably is better that they don't talk.
Yeah, I think so.
Next bachelor?
Kind of really all depends. What do you have?
Next bachelor?
A mouse. A small mouse who shoots lightning and provides electroshock therapy.
We might be friends. Okay, so the next question I have for you guys is, what sort of restaurant would you go to on our first date? And this is really important because I love cooking. So I can tell if you take me someplace that's not so good.
My uncle owns the best tea shop in Gosling City.
I know this little place in the Unova region we could go.
Explain more about it.
Well, their food is really, really good. Also, they're gym leaders, and I'm kind of looking for some gym leader Pokemon. So.
Next bachelor.
The Safari Zone Cafe. I heard their Toro steaks are to die for.
Next question. Although you might know this, this is one off of the first one that I was telling you about. Although you might know this, I really do like cooking. What kind of home-cooked meal would you make for me if I could eat it?
I know how to make tea.
Any type of food?
I can heat stuff up, kind of.
That sounds promising.
I really hope you like instant ramen. I'm kind of out of work right now.
Next bachelor?
Poppins. All the poppins.
You're gonna have to explain that one to me. At a later date, though. At a later date.
I think he means every poppin. Cooked.
Okay. Now, this one kind of grinds my gears a little bit. I got really angry at the global astronomy community when they said Pluto wasn't a planet anymore. A really close friend of mine was really upset about this. How would you cheer up a friend in need?
I'm really good at that. I guess I'd offer them a pat on the back and see if they want to eat. I'm usually the one people try to cheer up, and it usually doesn't work, so...
Is it because of your scar?
Kind of. The scar's part of it.
I'm kind of stuck on the word friends. I'm part of a group, but I wouldn't really call them friends. More acquaintances.
Well, that's great. I'm in a group too, and they're my best friends. Maybe you just need to get to know them better. Maybe you guys can do karaoke. My friends love karaoke.
Sounds fun.
Next bachelor?
I'd give him a shiny Caterpie. Friends like shiny Caterpies.
Okay. Now, I know this isn't very ladylike, which I'm not really at all anyway, but I get disappointed a few fights. How would you back me up if I ran into trouble on our first date? Or any date, really. Bachelor number 3.
Bachelors are preparing. Please wait more late. Please enjoy this dubstep while Red prepares his answer. English radio production. This is why we don't have silent protagonists too often. I'll fly in with Lugia and fly you off into the sunset.
What's a Lugia?
A big bird.
Like Pegasus! Bachelor number 2? Oh, bachelor, sorry. Bachelor number 2?
You run into trouble? I'll make it double.
That reminds me of a circus I once ran into. And bachelor number 1.
I'm a pretty good fighter, so I protect you.
Just like my old boyfriend. So weird. Okay, so some may say I have an electric personality. How about you? How would you prescribe, not prescribe, sorry. How would you describe yourself?
Well, I try to do the right thing, but it always blows up in my face. Although, I think I'm doing better now.
Serena had the same issue, don't worry, it gets better.
Okay. I'm a firebender. I'm pretty good at it. And
So like Mars. Can you make birds out of these flames?
I've never tried. Maybe. I can redirect lightning. Theoretically, I'm not that good.
Well, we're gonna have to try it. No. Oh, next question.
Describe myself?
Yes.
Alright, I'm a guy who likes to help out his local community in any way.
That's so nice.
You're lying.
I don't know who to believe. Oh God. This is worse than Sharina trying to figure out what flavor of ice cream to order. Next bachelor.
I'm the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause.
He wrote all that.
Copiously, he did.
Okay, so I enjoy a lot of sports. I'm a very strong girl. What sports do you like?
I'm good at martial arts. I've played beach volleyball.
I actually trained up in a mountain for a long time, so that's great. Next bachelor?
I like to fight and then run.
Cardio?
I tend to get into fights, but then I kind of run away.
Cardio?
Something like that.
Bachelor number 3.
Using my pets and best friends in organized fighting.
Okay, aside from Moonlight Densetsu, what is your favorite song?
I don't really do music.
Aww. Is it because of your scar?
What does that have to do with anything? No, it's because I don't have time.
It's because of your scar. It's okay, you don't have to talk about it. Next bachelor.
Well, the group that I am kind of has a song, if you will.
A theme song? We have a theme song.
It's something like that.
Does everybody know it when they hear it? Because that happens with mine too.
One or two people. Thank you so much. You were a doll.
He didn't sing it, did he? No.
Prepare for trouble and make it double. To protect the world from devastation, to unite all peoples within our nation, to denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above. Me.
Did you make that up yourself? That's very nice.
You want me to finish it? Okay. Fine. Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight.
That's not the entire song.
That's all I know. That's all they told me. There's more?
Please do.
Yeah, that's right.
It could be worse. What I said about not doing music. The reason I don't do music is because I used to play the horn when I was younger, and I got teased a lot for it, and I just don't even like the instrument. So